So yeah, here we go. QMK versus Rideru. And now Rideru starting off with the perfect clears. Trying to stack up here. Gets a nice multiplier there. Very good. And Rideru's soft drop speed. Very slow here. However, he is able to get some nice pressure on and take the first round. And I feel like that's going to be a common trend here. Really, if Rideru is left alone like that, he stacks so cleanly, and his attacking is just so consistent. It's just back-to-back after back-to-back. You can see here. Doing some very nice spins to clean up his stacking. However, QMK gets a nice spike, now has the advantage here. However, Rideru getting a very good spike back. Extremely nice counter, and we'll take the second round too. Now we see QMK getting ready for what looks to be a nice combo spike here. And it looks like it works out! Now Rideru doesn't have anything to do there. And QMK picks up a round. And Rideru now misdrops early, so he's gonna be behind from the start. However, he can turn it around, getting some nice back-to-backs here. Some nice multiplier touches to the end too. QMK's at the bottom of his board, getting ready to receive some garbage here. And just sitting at the bottom of the board here. He knows that Rideru is gonna attack him, so he's sitting there for a counter spike. And you can see QMK's defense is absolutely remarkable. Because if you watch how he's defending, he's tanking Rideru's attacks, and then using those attacks to cancel more attacks. So, it's a really effective defending strategy. You can see here that he's able to hold his own against Rideru in survival. Now just sitting around, waiting for a game-winning spike. And that's really been how QMK plays it. Very methodical. He kind of stalls out the match and sets up the board for a perfect combo, then wins the game. And Rideru still continues back-to-backs, and he keeps going. And it looks like QMK just can't keep up with the back-to-back power, and Rideru will take another round. And QMK now sticking to the bottom of his board here, getting some more attacks through, trying to combo down, but he accidentally held, and now he can't get that eyepiece out of his hold block, his hold piece. He's barred from the eyepiece. With no other options, he tops out. And QMK now trying to get some attacks in here. Very nice multiplier spike. Takes that opportunity and throws all that garbage straight back towards Rideru. But Rideru's still in the lead at 4-2. So it'll be a tough one for QMK to come back from. However, QMK is in position for a spike. This is the board state that he wants to be in. However, Rideru, very nice defense. Showing QMK that he's not the only one that can defend strongly. However, Rideru now has to deal with some misdrops. And more misdrops too. They just keep on piling up. However, he does get through it. Now skimming into a T-spin double. Misdrops the T-piece. And QMK just needs one more attack. However, Rideru is able to power through. Gets another clear right before QMK sends. And now, Rideru back in the game here. But misdrops another Z-piece. It's gonna be tough. You can't quite get through. And so many misdrops just causes QMK to be able to continue on the pressure and take the win. This is a very close game we have on our hands here. Especially with Rideru just being pushed up so much. And with all his misdrops too. But QMK takes another win. As Rideru tries to stack up the right side. You just can't take QMK's spike. QMK now getting ready for a spike here. He's pushing Rideru up. The pressure is on. However, Rideru now getting ready for a counter spike of his own here. And it goes through. Rideru now cleaning up his board a little bit. And getting ready for some more back-to-back pressure. However, I think QMK is in a pretty alright spot to be dealing with it. Now takes the T-spin single. And clears through just a little bit more. Now sticking to the bottom of the board. Tanking some of Rideru's attacks. And you can see here, if you paid close attention to QMK, you'll see that he's waiting a little bit before each of Rideru's attacks to tank them. And so you can see, he's very proficient and confident at using opponent's garbage. And he's using that to his advantage here. To try and match up against Rideru's insane APM. But even then, there's only a certain extent to which that works. Because if Rideru sends enough pressure, he can break through that. Now, QMK. Again, trying to stay low. Same with Rideru. But QMK, on the offensive this time. That's rare. Now goes for an STSD and a Tetris. However, Rideru gets a very clean downstack through it. And now that's pushing QMK against the wall here. However, the garbage comes out very clean for QMK, so it's easy for him to get out of that one. Now QMK, again, being pressured here. However, just trying to get to that eyepiece. Keeping calm and working his way down. And now it looks like QMK has a very nice downstack here and goes for the T-spin double, but he has no T-piece. That was not a very QMK-like move. That's not what I'd expect from QMK. Normally he plans everything out, but I don't understand that decision. I think he's feeling the pressure of this match mounting on. Because that was certainly uncharacteristic of him, compared to QMK's very methodical approach to the game. However, I think that just goes to show that Rideru is able to pressure QMK to this point. Now QMK trying to fight back here, getting ready for a multiplier Tetris. And he does spike, but Rideru has another spike just waiting for him. And Rideru is able to clear through all that and take the win. And even though the majority of the chips were on QMK, it looks like this round is going to Rideru.